Last time on the Adventures of Bajethor.
We've been through a lot, mate. And I'm sorry I couldn't protect you this time. But I'm gonna give it one last shot. It's looking grim, I know. But I've got to try with everything I've got. My mate is telling me don't go. Turn around. I can't do it. I've got to try. I'll kill every last horde I can. Just don't give up on me. Remember me with pride. Remember me for the good times. I did my best. And I'm so sorry I brought you into this. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Get shit on, DK. Oh, you scum mage, have a feast of justice. You'll remember me. You'll remember Bajethor, the lion-hearted dwarf who never gave up. Never give in to the likes of you. You may kill me, but you'll never kill my spirit. The dwarven spirit will live on in everyone who hears this tale. And they'll remember me. And they'll be back for you.
And so the mighty Bajethor falls. Will this be the end of his journey? I think not.
O brave and valiant dwarf Bajethor the Lionheart, your story isn't over just yet. For your acts of heroism and bravery, you have been granted a second chance. Arise and claim your destiny. The Alliance needs you, Bajethor. Infused with the light and blessed with the strength of the angels, I command you, arise.
Where am I? And who are you?
Who I am isn't important. What is important, however, is that you fight your hardest on the field of the fallen heroes. For if you are victorious, you are granted passage back into the land of the living.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to fighting.
And so our hero Bajethor is granted a second chance. Will he win his battle in the land of the fallen heroes? Or will he be doomed to spend the rest of eternity imprisoned in a realm devoid of hope and love?
Well, I suppose there's only one way to find out, eh?
That's the spirit, old boy. Show those ravenous ruffians a thing or two about the dwarven spirit.
By Muradin's beard, I'll fight with all of my heart to make sure that me, my friends, and Flaggy all make it back to the land of the living. This is no place for a hero, and certainly no place for a dwarf. This place, it's all backwards. The horde are winning, the rocks are in the air instead of in the ground. I've got to get out of here. And if that means slaying a few horde, I'm up for it, because I am Bajethor the Lionheart, and I fight with more power than any of these horde scum could ever understand. I fight not only for myself, but my allies. So, mates, stand behind me. Fight on. Fight bravely. Fight with honor. And I know we'll find a way out of here, one way or another. Woo! All that fighting and speeching gave me a powerful hunger. Good thing I got my bacon. Never leave home without a good slab of bacon. Reminds me of the good times, back in the halls of Ironforge, with the stout, hearty dwarven ale that will put hair on your chest and fire in your heart. It's for moments like that that I live for and fight for. And you'd better believe I'm gonna give my all to get back to Ironforge, to get back to those moments. Cause we're in a strange place here, allies. But no, we can fight our way out. We can fight our way back into the arms of our loved ones. And no matter how many hordes stand in my way, I'm gonna chop 'em all down. Starting with you, Padre Kino. Get shit on! And you, hunter scum. IFF, if and only if. Here's a logic equation for you. I'll make it back to the land of the living, if and only if I am victorious in this battle. Well, you'd better be damn sure I'm gonna win. And it's not just me. I'm taking all of these brave hearts with me. We're gonna make it back, mates. Even if it means we have to ride right up to their spawn and camp them where they fall. That's just what we're gonna do. Because I know we didn't get a second chance for being cowards. We're here because we deserve it. We're here because of what we've done for the Alliance and this world. And the sad truth is, so are they. But war's not a pretty thing, mates. It's a bloody, terrible, and unfair game of survival. But if we band together, we can make it through. And that's just what I intend to do. So go ahead, do your worst, warrior. Just know I've got some harsh words for you, and they're get shit on. You too, rogue. I see you standing around, trying to block my way back to Ironforge. Well, I can tell you, it's gonna take a whole lot more than that. Get shit on, you know. You too, Knight's Plague. Oh, I'm a plague. I'm a plague on the Horde, and I'm a ruthless killer. I've got the purity of heart, alright, but I'm as wild and furious as Fury Bajira himself. And I won't let you stop me. I may have moments of weakness, I may get feared, but I'm gonna come out of that fear stronger and more powerful than ever. And you'd better know I'm coming for you. The day that I died, I made a promise. I made a promise to Flaggy that I would be back. And I intend to fulfill that promise, even if the price has to be paid in Horde blood. I want peace and prosperity just as much as anyone, but these are dark times. And in those dark times, you do what you've got to do. You shine bright as you can, but that doesn't mean you don't cast a shadow. A shadow that's part of you, whether you like it or not. I may be of the Lightbringer line, but us Lightbringers aren't without a bit of darkness in us. And that darkness is what's allowed us to fight through and become who we're meant to be. Battle and warfare is not a glorious thing. That's what they tell ya. That's what they want you to believe. So you get up in arms and go to war and fight for your country, which in itself is an honorable thing. You've got to defend what you care about, fight for those you love. But war itself, war is a cancer. It corrupts and poisons ya. Even once you get out of the war, you're sick. You see things, you hear things. You may be out of the war, but the war isn't out of you, and I know that. I feel that. Maybe someday we'll find a way to resolve our differences without killing each other. But for now, if I must bear this burden, I will. 'Cause I bear this burden not only for myself, but for my loved ones, for those I care about. I fight not for the enjoyment of the battle, but for the hope that someday there will be no more battle. And I know it's a self-perpetuating cycle of violence, but if we're in it, I'm gonna do my damnedest to make sure I get out alive. My brave and glorious heroes, we've done it! I'll see you all in the land of the living. It was an honor fighting by your side. My beautiful Ironforge, my lovely and dysfunctional dragon family, I'm coming home.
And so, the brave and wise Bajithor triumphs in the trials of the land of the fallen heroes, granting him passage back to the land of the living. What perils and triumphs await him there, Well, I guess we'll just have to find out next time on the Adventures of Badgerthor.